Alright guys, we're going to go over the answers to our chapter 5.2 guided reading notes here. So you should have them pulled up and you can double check your answers. So this first table, you are looking at the 4 disorders that our book talked about, and you're just giving a brief description and then a cause. So sickle cell disease is where we could say there's a sickle-shaped red blood cell. We can say it affects hemoglobin protein. Right? The cause of this is a co-dominant allele with the normal allele. Then, hemophilia is we can say blood clots very slowly or not at all. And the cause of this is a recessive allele on the X chromosome. Then Down syndrome is an extra copy of the chromosome 21. So there's 3 instead of 2. The cause of this is failure of chromosomes to separate during meiosis. Okay, if you have something a little bit different than this, that is fine, but this is just kind of a summary. Then going down into the causes of genetic disorders, an abnormal condition that a person inherits through genes or chromosomes is called a genetic disorder. That is really big. Okay. Then what causes genetic disorders? They are caused by changes to the overall structure or number of chromosomes, and then also mutations in the DNA of bees. And what is cystic fibrosis? It's a genetic disorder in which the body produces abnormally thick mucus in the lungs and intestine. Okay, then is the following sentence true or false? Cystic fibrosis is caused by a mutation that is the dominant allele of the gene. If you read through that little cystic fibrosis paragraph, it is going to be false. It's caused by the recessive allele, where the mutation removes 3 pieces from the DNA. As long as you have false, that's fine. Then, highlight the letter of a protein that is not normal in people with sickle cell disease. That protein is the hemoglobin. So we'll highlight that here. And then an allele for the sickle cell trait is co-dominant. Then is the following sentence true or false? Hemophilia is caused by a dominant allele on the X chromosome. If you again read through this is false. It's caused by a recessive allele on the X chromosome. And then hemophilia occurs more often in males because it is a sex-linked genetic disorder. Because males only have that one X chromosome, it occurs more likely on them. Then, highlight the letter of the cause of Down syndrome. This is too many chromosomes because that third chromosome is added to chromosome 21. Then, Down syndrome most often occurs when chromosomes fail to separate during that process of meiosis. Then moving into pedigrees, a chart or a family tree that tracks the members of a family and what trait they have is called a pedigree. And then is the following sentence true or false? On a pedigree, a circle represents a male. So if you looked at that picture diagram on page 153, this is false. A circle represents a female and a square represents a male. Then moving on to managing genetic disorders, how are people helped when they have a genetic disorder? They are helped through medical care, education of their genetic disorder, how it can be treated, things like that, job training, and other methods. And then a blank is a picture of all the chromosomes in a cell. This should be a karyotype. Is a picture of all the chromosomes in a cell. And then a karyotype and a pedigree can be used to help manage genetic disorders. Once you had these done, or if you needed to check anything else, please make sure you go back and fix yours and then make sure they're submitted. Otherwise, you're good to go.